Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Maritza and I just read. 2 videos ago, I did ask you guys if you saw any of my TBR that you guys wanted to see me read to let me know. And you guys have spoken. I did get a couple comments about a couple different books, but the one that we are choosing for today is Shepherd's King duology. So we do have One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns. We'll attempt to finish these within this video. How that will work out, not 100% sure. But this is like killing two birds with one stone because you guys want to see me read these. I need to get these off my TBR. So win-win, really. And then once again, if you guys see any books on my TBR that you guys want me to read, y'all let me know. I am nothing if not a people pleaser. So I am here for you. And I guess you'll see me in just a little bit once I have some updates. Guys, I'm back. I'm about 100 pages in and I can kind of tell you guys a little bit about One Dark Window. We are following this girl and she is infected. Now in the town of Blunder, people who are infected are taken and executed pretty much, or sent to the dungeons, because anybody who is infected gets magic. Now, she has been infected for a couple of years now, keeping it on the low keys until her meetup with a certain highwayman. Now that highwayman is someone a little important. I think that's all I'm gonna say because I love going into books blindly, so I don't like to give a lot away, but all this is in the back. I feel like that's not really a spoiler. As far as my thoughts, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Raven, that's my man. That's gonna be my man for this book. He is so cute. He's tall, dark hair, mysterious, all the things I love in a man. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that that's gonna be my man. Now, will this change later on? We'll see. I do also like Elm. He is the king's son and he's not bad looking either. He's not. As far as her infection and her having like this monster in her head, the monster is hilarious. Literally, this is what I'm thinking and this is what I'm picturing. And I know for a fact that it's probably so wrong. It's probably so wrong. But when I hear that monster talk, I feel like it's her and she has venom inside her. I wonder if Miss Rachel Gillig inspiration off that, because that's all this book is. It's just we're following her and Venom and their adventures. Nope, not even close. It is very dark and gothic-y and I am enjoying that. And like, you know what, back to the Venom thing, she even like whenever she lets him fool or a little bit out, her veins grow dark and black. I feel like Venom does that too. He does that to like encase people with it, you know. We're on to something. I'm on to something. She is Venom. Venom is she. Anyways, off of that topic, because I will just go down a spiral and never stop talking about it. I do really love the magic system. I feel like I've never seen a magic system like this that deals with cards. Just pretty cool. Although it's taking me a little bit to kind of grasp what each card is for. That is really actually cool. And I've never heard that in my life. I mean, I am a fairly new reader. I've only been reading for the last 2 years, so I could be so wrong. Apologies if I am, but I haven't. And it's really intriguing so far. I'm loving it so far, and I don't understand why it took me A, 2 years, B, until someone told me to forcibly read it. But I guess I'll be back with more updates whenever I can. Whenever I get more of this reading done. I think I'm going to actually go to my mother-in-law's. So I'm going to probably put it on audio and listen to a little bit of it on the way there. And then probably some more while I'm there. Because, you know, if you go to your mother-in-law's house, you technically don't have to watch your own kids. That's how it works. Don't ask me. That's just the laws.
My heart rages around like
I'm telling you guys, I cannot take the nightmare serious. Every time I hear his voice or just think about the silly, because he says some silly stuff. Not silly, but they come off so funny. And that's Venom. I'm sorry. That's what I'm picturing. Take it or leave it. That is Venom, and She's got venom in her body. And you know what? I wish I was her. I really do. I wish I was her. Also, I wanted to say, like, they have little poetry in the beginning of each chapter, which, girl, I'm as dumb as a rock. I cannot be figuring out all these puzzles. They are actually really good, and I just wanted to say I'm dumb. Like, sometimes you gotta just give it to me. But honestly, not that dumb, because guess who? Guess who actually solved the riddle in Akatar? This bitch right here. So honestly, maybe I'm not okay, well, saying I'm a step above Feyre doesn't give me much, huh? But yeah, that's not very, that's kind of sad. So I guess never mind on that front. Never mind.
An ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid.
Okay, I got some stuff to say because what just happened, just feel like it's rude if I talk to you guys with my sunglasses on. What just happened? Arranged dating by convenience. I'm gonna eat this up. First of all, I love that. Second of all, I love a broody man. I love a man that's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And they're like, oh, but you will. I'm eating this up, I fear. That was so unexpected, but such a good unexpected. I love people being forced to date. That sounds wrong. But I do. Oh, I do. I love this. I hope this goes so good. I hope he falls in love so fast. I hope he's just like on his knees begging for her. Okay, that's a little much. Let's continue this. It is officially the next day. I am 53% of the way in, and I have some thoughts. Also, do not mind my Christmas tree. Crazy that I still have it up. Absolutely. But it's gonna get taken down the end of January. Fingers crossed. I just hate putting it up. I hate taking it down, but I love the way it looks. I hope I'm not the only one in that. But I did highlight a couple of things. I am loving the subtle hints of romance. Like, this man is really trying hard. He's trying so hard not to like her, and I can tell. He's like looking her up and down. He's like helping her whenever she's injured, just nonchalantly, and I eat it up every time. Anytime he does anything for her, I'm just like, I know I'm not the only one noticing. I am very much loving Raven. It's so cute. That name is Raven, and she has a raven foot, like, lucky charm. I think that's kind of cute, and I feel like that's a little bit of foreshadowing. Also, her falling off the horse was the funniest thing because of the freaking nightmare. Once again, I picture him as Venom, and that's all I can see. Raven asks her, is anything broken? And she's like, in her head, only my pride. I fume into the darkness. What the hell was that? And the nightmare goes, just a bit of fun. And she goes, I could have died. And he's like, don't be dramatic. I love him. He goes, don't be dramatic. People fall off of horses every day. He is hilarious. I love him. I love his chaoticness. And I love how he picks on her so much. It's hilarious. And her always asking for the nightmare's help and not wanting it. Like, anytime she's in trouble, she's like, help me. I know you can fix this. Like, do something. And I love that. I honestly am falling in love with the nightmare more and more, which I know is probably not who you're supposed to be falling for, but I think he's amazing. I think he's great. I love him to death. And then once again, like, this man is all over her. Raven, and just wants to be close. I feel like he's really trying to be broody and not act like he likes her, but something happens and she's hurt. And then he's like, are you okay? And she's like, I'll survive. And he's like, may I? And then she goes, there he was again, asking to touch me. I just about died. I am honestly loving them both because it's not just him, it's her too, trying to pretend there's nothing there, trying to act like I don't like you. This is just all pretend. This is not a this. We are not a we are just pretending. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Also, a side note, Elm, which is like the king's son, he's hilarious. He is just so he doesn't have a care in the world. That man doesn't care if he lives, if he dies. That man doesn't care if she lives or if she dies. He is just there for the vibes. I truly feel like that. Like, he has rich kid energy. He's like, I could be doing anything in the world and I'm here. You're welcome. Yeah. I feel like those are all the thoughts that I have. So far, it's so intriguing. I love the dynamics between all of them. I feel like little by little, it is starting to feel like a found family type of trope. I'm really here for the romance. But I also love the plot, them moving along in the plot. Like, the plot is actually interesting. It's not just for the romance. There's a lot of poetry, a lot of riddles, and although they like flow beautifully, and I could never in a million years come up with poetry or riddles like that, she does it beautifully. And half the time I don't know what she's talking about, but I feel like it's gonna come back. Like, the more they say it, like, there's this riddle that the nightmare keeps repeating to her about the king's lineage and how everything that they do is red. Everything they do is red. I mean, it's more complicated than that. I'm just summing it up because I'm an idiot and I can't remember the whole thing. Like, I feel like they keep bringing that up and I feel like it's getting stuck in my head and I feel like it's going to come back. Like, he's saying it and repeating it for a reason, but I feel like that's the only one that's kind of stuck with me because I think he said it like 2 or 3 times already. Yeah, beautiful poems. They're not clicking quite yet. And there's a lot of unanswered questions. Like, I have a lot of questions when it comes to the magic, the infected, and I hope I get answers soon. But I feel like there's some people with the infection that go crazy, but she doesn't. So I want to know why she's different. I want to know just so many things. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it, but I do have so many questions and I have no idea where this is going at all. I'm just here enjoying the ride. I'm getting ready for work and listening to this. Raven really said, oh, you hurt my girl? Or you hurt my girl? Watch this. You can't even touch me. Like, he's fighting with the prince and he's like, oh, you should be at least able to throw in a punch. Come on. For that, I freaking love him. He's my man. I can't say anything other than that. Like, that's my man. That is who I'm choosing. He is so dreamy. I love him. Also, Elm is just so nonchalant and like always making fun of everyone. And I love him for it. I really, really do. Like, he knows he's a menace and he knows that he can say whatever he wants. He is, after all, a prince. And so he not only makes fun of everyone in their group, but also his brother, who is the other prince. And his brother is like so much more uptight than him. And he's just like, come on, I want to see you guys fight for real. Is this how you fight for real? No wonder those people got away. Like, he is hilarious. I love that he's just such a bully to all of them and so witty. Like, honestly, love him so much. And also, Ianthe, her cousin, is such a bitch. And I know why. Like, I get why. But, like, she is so dumb for everything that she did and everything that she continues to do. And I can just tell she's becoming, like, a witch. Not a witch, but, like, such a mean, evil girl. That's what I feel. I feel like at some point she's going to be someone to look at, like an enemy. I just feel like Raven and Elizabeth's little side romance gets me so giddy. I'm like, every time they're talking to each other, I'm like, ah! And like, oh, I love how their banter is just bantering. It really is. They are finally on first name basis, because before she would call him Captain and he would just call her Miss Spindle. She's like, please call me Elsbeth. And he's like, well, Elsbeth, do you want to continue this little charade of fake dating? And she's like, do you? Like, I'm not telling you nothing first. You tell me, like, do you? And he's like, well, don't call me Captain anymore. Call me Raven. Like, honestly, love them. I love that they're finally halfway in through the book on first name basis. That took a little bit. Honestly, I love a slow burn, so I kind of hope this continues into book 2, because I'm honestly loving the whole, oh, this is just pretend, but there's something there. Like, wink, wink. We can see the signs, my boy. We can see the signs of you liking her. Like, we see. I know you think we can't, but we can. Also, have I said how much I love that this is a duology? I feel like every fantasy out there right now is just like 4 million books long, and how much I do love that, because right now I'm in the middle of finishing Zodiac Academy. Especially with Zodiac, like there's different, like you read this through Zodiac, then you go in through you start a whole nother series, and then you go back to Zodiac. Like, it's at least 20 to 30 books long. And for this to be 2 books, and for it to be a fantasy and have, you know, such a good plot that it does, I'm loving it. And I'm so glad, because it's like, I feel like I start a fantasy and then I never get out of that. Like, I don't, not saying that I do. I love Zodiac, but I have to like take breaks in between it, and I can never be like done. And for this to be 2 and done is spectacular. Give me 14 more. And I say I love it way too often. Like, let me stop. I really need to work on stop saying and, like, love, like, see, like, I say those things way too much. We need to fix this. I just don't know how. But anyways, that's my mini update at 6:20 in the morning. So let me go. Let me rush out of here and go to work.
Walking in the distance, but I know that is not reality. If you are
You guys, I'm literally at work reading One Dark Window, and I love them so much. Like, I'm literally kicking my feet every time they're on my screen. I just love them so much. Also, Elm's backstory, poor baby, sweet baby. I love him even more now. Just something about an asshole man that I just love, you know? Should I be reading? Absolutely. What am I doing instead? Let me show you. Watching the pair of these two. I love them so much. No, genuinely, I don't think you guys understand how obsessed I am with these boys. I am addicted to watching them. They're hilarious, and everything they do is iconic, and I love them so much. They're really making me want to read The Rivalry and The Long Game. Literally, someone send help. I'm gonna start getting ready for one of my niece's birthdays, and I'm listening to One Dark Window. And you guys, I feel like things are hitting the fan, and I'm still confused. How? So dumb. I feel like I'm catching on to some stuff, but there's some stuff where I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm actually really shocked about what happened with the monster inside of her. That sounds weird. I can't believe everything that happened with that, and I can't believe I was so stupid to not realize that. But I thought he was a friend, and I feel like now he's not a friend, and I hope that changes, because I want him to be a friend. Picture him as Venom, so I feel like my heart is for him because I love Venom, but I have to learn to differentiate the two.
inside these parallel dimensions all alone, now I'll find you in my
I honestly want her to tell him everything so bad. Like any secrets that she's keeping, I want him to know. I want her to just come out with it because I feel like other things will come out. She's honest. So I'm just waiting. They're alone. They're gonna talk. I hope they talk. He's right. Oh my god, the monster is so right. Let him in, let him in, let him in. And just tell him. I will say that I am too much of a freaking loudmouth to ever keep anything in. Like, I can't contain myself. Like, I have to let my emotions free. Not even just my emotions. Like, if I have something to say, like, I can't keep it inside. I have to tell someone. Honestly, even if it's not the person that I'm supposed to be telling, I just can't keep it in. Like, I'll have to just say stuff again. And that's just me because I'm a loudmouth girl who never shuts up. So there's that. But if I was her, I would have just spilled the tea so long ago. The first chapter would have been me like, I trust you. Even though I probably shouldn't trust anybody. Yeah, I would have said everything real quick. Which would have also probably gotten me in trouble, you know? Who knows? Stop, you guys. He literally got out of his seat and went and kneeled next to her chair. You're kidding. And then told her, tell me, what's wrong? Oh, am I the sucker? Am I just such a sucker that I would fall for that over and over. Just any man kneeling at my feet. I am a sucker. You know, I am such a sucker because I would eat that up. I wholeheartedly, my eyes would be on that man.
Rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams.
Okay, hold on. We gotta act this out. She said, his thumb pressing to the hollow of my throat. Is it this? Would his thumb be here? Like this? I need to go. Because sometimes I just gotta act this out because I don't know what you're talking about. Like, girl, I don't know. I don't understand what you mean, these positions. Like, you're describing some stuff, but sometimes I need to see it in real life because I just don't understand. Where is he at? What's the hollow of your throat? This? Like, oh, this. It has to be this. This? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Pause. Sometimes we gotta pause. What the hell is a jerkin? Let's look that up. A jerkin? I've never heard that term in my life. Jerkin is a man's short clothes fitted jacket made of usually a light colored leather and often without the sleeves. Okay, I need to see this. Right. Okay, a thing like this. Not bad. I would have never in my life known what that was called if I didn't read this book. I guess I'm learning. And people say romanticy teaches you nothing. Well, here it is for all of you. That's a lie. Romanticy teaches me a lot about fashion, apparently. How many times can I say, I love this man? Oh, I love this man. She's like, I just want to let you rest. He's like, I don't want rest. I want you. And you know what? And you know what? This is a perfect time to start a fight with my husband because he's never told me anything like that. How, like, I would. So you like me. So you like me. Good to know. Good to know. I'm having so much fun. I'm trying to clean my house and listen to this audiobook. She just said, if I would have known that those were the last words that I said to him out loud, I would have chosen them more wisely. But what do you mean? Like, you're stressing me out. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Because I'll cry. I will. So I'm just a little bit on edge. I'm freaking out. It really be your own. It really be your own. It be your own. This is why I trust no one. I can't. I can't. No, because this can't be happening right now. No, because this can't be happening right now. No, because this cannot be happening right now. I'm distraught. This can't be happening right now. That can't happen. That can't happen. That can't happen. Don't let it happen. I fear this is the end of all mankind. Goodbye. This last 30 minutes of this audiobook has been an entire mess. I'm 16 minutes away from finishing this, and that's how I've been for the last 30 minutes because what? I'm literally so shook. I have to stop cleaning every 5 seconds just to be process what the fuck I just heard because I don't want to spoil it, so I don't want to say anything, but my jaw's on the floor. I have no words. I'm worried. I'm scared. Everything's a mess. I don't think there's one positive thing that I can say at this moment because my emotions are on 10. Because what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? This is not fun right now. I'm not having fun. I'm no words. No words, no words. This is insane. I went from confused, not knowing anything to holy fuck, shit's going down so hard. So hard. I fear I'll be back when I finish because if I even have words to say because I'm flabbergasted. My flabbers have been gasted completely. Okay, guys, so we came to the park and I have finally finished One Dark Window. So let's talk about it. Let me sit down. We came to the park. I started walking around a little bit and I got to finish One Dark Window. The ending was insane. Crazy town. I was flabbergasted. I was trying to clean and finish this book at the same time and it was just insanity. I am going to end up giving it a 3.75 just because I feel like I wasn't as obsessed as I could have been. And that could be because of me. I did listen to it on audio, so that could be my fault. I feel like on audio, I'm not as attentive as I would be if I'm reading it. But it was still really, really good. And I'm excited to get into the second one. The world building was easy to get into. The magic system is very unique. I did really love that. The romance in it was romancing. I fell so in love with Raven as she did. I did really enjoy the found family in it. However, I just wasn't as obsessed as I thought that I would be. And it's even finishing it, I'm not I need the second book now. I feel like I could take a pause in between. So for that reason, I gave it a 3.75. It's a very dark academia. I did love that aspect. The vibes were definitely vibing. Now, am I still a little confused on things? Yeah, but that could just be me being dumb. But yeah, and that is it. As I thought, I'm not going to be able to read the second book in this vlog, but maybe keep a lookout for finishing series I'm in the middle of, and maybe that'll make a comeback. And as always, I hope you guys have an amazing day and I will see you guys later. Bye.